Hello, Nat here. It's time for a BTN news break. This weekend is Easter, and you know what that means, right? Chocolate. It's also one of the most important religious holidays of the year for Christians worldwide. But this year, it's going to have to be celebrated a little differently.
This year's Easter celebration is going to be very different. We will be attending a virtual Easter service in our PJs. Of course, we will be munching on hot cross buns and Easter eggs too.
For Christians, this weekend would mean a trip to church to celebrate Easter, which is the celebration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. It's a big deal. In fact, it's the most important Christian holiday of the year.
Normally, we'd go to Mass on Saturday night and there'll be a fire lit outside. Father will light the Paschal candle.
But this year, many churches around the world are closed to the public to try and stop the spread of COVID-19. That's why many religious leaders are turning to virtual services this weekend, from the Pope to local pastors.
There's a sermon and Bible readings and prayers and stuff for kids and singing. It's really great fun.
It's not just Christians. Jewish people are having to find different ways to celebrate the Passover, one of their biggest holidays. While this year will be different, for a lot of people, their faith is helping them to stay positive. And hey, going to church in your PJs is pretty cool.
Today we found out who'll be going head-to-head in the US election in November. Of course, this guy's gonna try for another round, and it looks like he'll be taking on Joe Biden. He's now the only Democrat left in the race after his rival, Bernie Sanders, dropped out. Biden's got some experience. In fact, you might recognise him as Barack Obama's vice president and BFF.
Which you like better, these or these?
Joe, they're the same.
And a spectacular supermoon has provided some much-needed boredom relief for a lot of people. Aw, thanks, Moon. Supermoons happen when the moon is full and its orbit takes it a little bit closer to the Earth. This was the biggest and brightest supermoon of the year, and people all over the world with, let's face it, not much else to do, went outside to take some pretty gorgeous pics. Just because we can't see our rallies this Easter doesn't mean we can't get a nice little chocolate care package in the mail. Right, Mum? But those little parcels of love wouldn't get there without the postie, which is why heaps of people around the country are taking the time to thank a postie.
Yep, without these guys, I wouldn't be getting this. Thanks, Nan.
And that's why around the country, families are leaving notes of praise and packages of kindness to all the men and women bringing them mail.
We are very thankful for online shopping and postal services right now because it means that Mum can stay home and keep us safe.
Right now, a lot of people are working from home, but it's kind of hard to deliver a letter from the couch. So posties are still at work, and working harder than ever. Just last Friday, more than 1.5 million packages were sent across the country. That's more than during Christmas. So yeah, the posties deserve a bit of thanks.
We put a poster above our letterbox. Here it is.
The Thank a Postie movement was first posted on Facebook, and pretty quickly it took off.
Having online shopping delivered, having all these different things delivered was where we thought about thanking the people who are still out there.
So next time you make your daily hike to the postbox, maybe take a letter of gratitude too.
We love our Geelong posties! We love our Geelong posties!
Ooh. And to send us out to the Easter long weekend, I thought we'd take a look at some exceptional ideas. For those of you who want an Easter egg that's very 2020, check out these creations from a French bakery. While another French chocolatier came up with these. Yep, it's a chocolate coronavirus. I'm not sure if it looks delicious or terrifying. Our second exceptional idea comes from New Zealand's PM, who had some reassuring words for a country in lockdown.
You'll be pleased to know that we do consider both the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny to be essential workers.
Whew, that's a relief. And finally, London Zoo has decided to give its meerkats an Easter treat, which is exceptionally adorable. Some meerkats tucked in straight away, while others decided to bury their eggs, saving them for later. That sounds familiar. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, but we'll be back again on Monday. Have a great weekend.